This here is my CLK 55 and it hasn't been on the channel in a while. We haven't done a single video on it this year and I think it's time for a comeback. This thing, this is my baby. This is my daily driver as well, and it's time to get this back on the road properly. So this series is called Giving My All Black CLK One More Chance. Man, it does look good. Time to get this to its former glory. I'm gonna get this car exactly to where I want it. This is gonna be a series of it. We might change some cosmetic stuff as well on it, but yeah, it's time for a comeback of the CLK. So let's go from front to back with issues it has. First of all, a massive scratch that someone definitely did intentionally. I think someone that hated the noise of the startup every morning when I used to have my parking spot in Zurich a few months ago. Oh, that's horrible. I'm gonna have to get that done. Next up, headlight glass is old and crackly. The steering wheel airbag has a peculiar issue. It honks as soon as I steer the wheel, so I unplugged the horn in the front, and now these buttons don't work anymore. We have an airbag warning light that comes and goes. Also, the leather has been sat in for over 270,000 kilometers and it's starting to show somewhere over here in the actual seat bolster. No rips or anything, but yeah, it just looks a bit tired if you ask me. The roof lining is hanging down and has become a bit wavy. Clips on the A-pillar have kind of gone missing or broke. Back left wheel has some damage. Also, summer is coming, which means everyone else in the world are thinking about what wheels to slap on your whip for summer. I don't have a good solution yet, but I'm thinking about it. What we're going to do with the car today though is a big service, because this car needs another big service, and for the first time ever I'm going to change all of the spark plugs on this car. I know the previous owner did it, I know he did it a while ago now, and I've done another whole load of kilometers on this car, so it's about time. I'm going to be changing all 16 spark plugs on this car because peak Mercedes over-engineering once again. 16 spark plugs on an 8-cylinder. So we've now got the car in the ramp at Deluxury Motors, and I'd say it's time to get on with this service. We start this off by setting down my iPhone, filling up washer fluid, putting in a brand new oil filter, and then lifting the car up in the ramp, removing all of the underfloor because we need to get to the oil pan to drain the oil. Almost dropping it in my head, very professional. Also, this is still definitely all intact and has all the bolts in it. After draining the oil, use a super necessary amount of brake cleaner to clean everything. Refill the oil, very necessary step, otherwise your car will run dry and it will get damaged. And now we come to a very important step, the spark plugs. Let me show you what we have to deal with if changing 16 spark plugs on an M113, especially in this engine bay. First of all, you need to take all of these out, which mostly have no chance to get out because they're stuck in there. And then you need to take a ratchet back here and undo the plugs. So, looks like I'm going to be doing this for the rest of the morning. There you see the other side, all of those are out. 16 spark plugs is just a bit too much. And then you end up getting one out and it looks like this. Completely black, but the spark plugs were last changed about 70,000 kilometers ago by my mate who owned this car before me, so it's about time. So 16 spark plugs later, they've all been changed. We need to connect back up the coil packs, but have a quick look. Here are all of the old spark plugs. And also Robin, I don't know where it is right now. Robin, my cousin, turned up, by the way, here. Changed the air filters. So service is almost done now, but yeah, let's do the last things and then we can move on to suspension. I'm going to put on my old summer wheels. As you can see, we've still got a lot of thread left, so we can go slightly lower. We need to follow the Swiss reglement, but we'll do that and then it should be all legal. So here are my summer wheels. For those that haven't seen them yet, they are called Aversus Aurora, a brand that is quite common in Switzerland, and I've had these on the car for a few years already. So did the previous owner and so did the owner before that. So I've been thinking of getting new ones. I have an idea in my head that I can't really do, to be honest, because it's a bit illegal in Switzerland to rebuild wheels to different offsets. And also no one has ever done a CLK with these wheels before, and they're really rare. But I won't tell you yet. For now, these are going to go on. I mean, they suit the CLK. They'll be just all right to get the suspension's fitment done correctly. So let's load them on here. So, painted the wheels, now it's time to get the car lower a bit, because we've still got all of this thread left and the car was way too high for my taste. So we're going to lower it in the front and then we're going to see how it looks. Here, this is what we had before. And now let me show you the other side, because we've already lowered it on the other side. Here we've only got like 3 threads left, so that's what we're going to try. In the rear we're also going to have to lower it a bit, but we're going to do that afterwards. Let's take the KW spring out and have a look. Yeah, you see there's this rubber piece in here that we forgot to take out, and that's why it won't go any lower, even though we've already got the suspension on its lowest setting. But I don't want to drive a bus, I want to drive a car, so that's why we're doing this. Oh, king. So now it's time to fit the wheels on the car, because we've lowered it in the rear about 1 centimetre and in the front about 1.5 centimetres. For the first time ever, hopefully we can get good fitment on this car. All right, it's time to lower the car. All the wheels are on. Let's have a look what it looks like. Oh ja. Oh mein Gott, vorne. Ja. Oh, ist das geil, Alter. Alter, ist das geil. Hinten ist noch ein bisschen hoch, hä? You know what? This is exactly what excites me about cars. Robin is saying it's too low in the front, but I think we can go even lower, to be honest. But that's looking pretty good. In the back, I think we can lower it. Ich glaube, hinten können wir schon ganz runter, meinst du nicht?
Kann man schon, aber ich würde eher vorne laufen, sag ich dir ehrlich, und hinten lassen.
Ich will vorne genau so und hinten noch ein bisschen runter.
Du musst sagen, das ist dein Auto.
Okay, but let's first roll around a bit to get the suspension sitting properly. Also, a moment of truth to see if the spark plugs work. Nice. Sounds good. Not bad. Okay, let's roll back and forth a bit. Nichts, Alter!
Da vorne, es kommt fast an, wirklich so am Sand.
Ja, das ist schon gut. Also, schauen wir es mal an. Oh, jetzt hat es sich hingelegt. Oh mein Gott. Okay, jetzt hat es sich hingelegt. Oh, jetzt sieht es geil aus. Yeah, man. This is a throwback to the first time we tried to lower it, but we did it wrong because that rubber piece was still in there. Oh, das sieht das geil aus, man. Ja, lass mal so. Jetzt lenk mal ein. Ja, nichts. Und auf der anderen Seite? Ja, Bro, der ist mehr als genug hoch. Sing ihm. Noch einmal.
Meinst du, sind wir zufrieden?
Bro, hure zufrieden. Jetzt müssen wir noch messen. I'm over the moon with this fitment. This is exactly what I wanted. Now all we need maybe is at some point the wheels that I was thinking about. This is looking pretty juicy. Ja, man. Guck mal da so. Shit, that's looking good. Next up, we're changing the airbag for the one I had left over from the original steering wheel because of that strange honk issue and also button issue. So I think that should be fixed. And then we can connect back up the horns, should be all right. So about the fitment, first I'm gonna have to do a wheel alignment because this car really needs a wheel alignment, a proper one. It's already very low and we still have legally a bit left to go even lower. Yeah, let's compare it to the M3. This car does look lower, but also the wheel arch has more overhang. So maybe that's what makes it look lower as well. Yeah, I think we can probably still go a bit lower on the CLK, but for now I'm happy. We've already been here long enough. Look, it does look very good. It's definitely getting there. The last time you saw me was at Deluxury Motors doing the service on the CLK and also lowering it again. It also needed a wheel alignment badly, which we are going to pick it up from now. So my car is now at a wheel alignment. I've also set up the coilover so the car is on the same height on either side. Now I can safely, theoretically, bring it to the MF car, which is the MOT place.